Have you ever noticed this? You're doing the same things every day, scrolling, being delaying, telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. It felt comfortable initially, but later, instead of feeling comfortable, it feels heavy, like something is off. You're not exactly struggling, but you're definitely not okay either. There is some unexplainable feelings that you never experienced before you got your first phone. That's the moment most people don't understand. Your comfort zone isn't comfortable anymore. We grew up thinking comfort means safety. No risk, no pressure, no failure. So naturally, we try to stay there. Same routine, same habits, same excuses. But here's the truth. Nobody tells you comfort zones expire. What used to feel relaxing slowly turns into frustration. What used to feel safe starts feeling like being stuck. And the worst part? It's subtle. You don't wake up one day and say, I'm stuck. You just feel tired for no reason. Unmotivated, irritated, restless. That's not laziness. That's your brain telling you. Here's what's really happening. There's a gap between who you are right now and who you know you could be, and every day you ignore that gap, it gets louder. That's why scrolling doesn't relax you anymore. That's why breaks don't feel refreshing. That's why even doing nothing feels exhausting. Because deep down, you're avoiding something. Maybe it's starting that study routine. Maybe it's fixing your discipline. Maybe it's finally taking yourself seriously. And avoidance always feels worse than effort. Most people think, I just need more motivation. No, that's not it. You don't lack motivation. You lack movement. Yes, this is what most people misunderstood. Motivation comes after action, not before. But we always try to sick motivation from some external force. But when we don't feel that motivation, which is very much understandable, you suddenly doubt about your mindset, your ability, and everything expect your comfort. Uh, right now, you're stuck in a loop. You wait to feel ready, you don't start, you feel worse. You wait again. And slowly, your comfort zone becomes a trap. Not because it's hard to leave, but because it's easy to stay. Think about this. That moment at night when you're lying in bed and suddenly everything becomes clear. You think about your goals, your plans, the person you could become. And for a few minutes, you feel motivated. You promise yourself, tomorrow will be different. But then tomorrow comes and you go back to the same habits. That cycle, that's where most people stay for years. Yes, you heard me right, because many people won't even come out from this vicious cycle even in their lifetime. So the cycle is tough to break, not because they can't change, but because they never break the pattern. So let's fix that. Not with extreme motivation, not with unrealistic routines. Just simple, real steps. Step 1. Lower the bar. Stop trying to change your whole life overnight. Instead of, I'll study 6 hours, start with 30 minutes. Instead of, I'll fix everything, just fix one thing. Why? Because action builds momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Step 2. Make discomfort your signal. Right now, discomfort feels like a warning, but it's actually a direction. That resistance you feel before starting something important? That's exactly where you need to go. If it feels uncomfortable, it probably matters. Step 3. Create non-negotiables. Not big goals, small rules. Like, I study for 30 minutes no matter what. I don't use my phone in the first hour of my day. Simple, clear, no debate. Because discipline isn't about intensity. It's about consistency. Step 4. Stop overthinking your identity. You don't need to become a disciplined person first. You just need to act like one. For a few minutes a day. Identity follows behavior, not the other way around. Here's the shift you need to understand. You're not stuck because life is hard. You're stuck because you've been staying where you've already grown past. That's why nothing feels right anymore, not because you're failing, but because you're ready for more. And the moment you accept that, everything changes. So let's keep this simple. Your comfort zone isn't comfortable anymore because it's not where you belong now. You've outgrown it, and the only way forward is through that small, uncomfortable action you've been avoiding. So tonight, don't plan everything. Don't overthink. Just pick one thing, one small step, and do it. Because change doesn't come from thinking about a better life. It comes from proving to yourself that you can move. Let's start there.